While I'm waiting for my French fries and eggs to cook, I'm going to express some annoyances I see while doom scrolling shorts on YouTube. And it's come up more recently. I don't know if it's because of the algorithm, probably, but one is, sorry, give me 1 second. Production value is max. Oh, the dog's here to take over cooking duties. So the one thing is these books and add-ons and workbooks and audio. Well, audio can be okay, but I still think reading is way better than audio. But anyway, the add-ons that I see people selling that will help you read the Bible, and a lot of them start off with the pitch of, do you find it hard to read, blah, blah, blah. I personally think if you find it hard to read, and I know a lot of people aren't going to like this, Christians, man, that's busy this morning, you're just not ready to read it, because I tried when I was younger, and I wasn't ready to read it, so I didn't. I tried. It wasn't until I was, I guess, called, although I hesitate to use that word, but it's easiest now for understanding. It wasn't until I called to faith, I guess. Then not only did I was able to read the book, I enjoyed it, and I'm on my 4th read-through. My point is, you don't need extras unless you have some sort of specific learning disability, then maybe. But in general, you don't just read the book and read it again and again, and you will learn the context, and you will get answers that you have from the Bible, answered by the Bible in different parts. And another thing I'd like to point out really quickly is a lot of people incorrectly espouse that saying goddamn, while uncouth, and I don't particularly love the term, is taking the Lord's name in vain. It is not. Taking the Lord's name in vain is using his name for your own personal gain. As like these people, no, I'm not going to say all of them, or maybe some of them have true good intentions, but when you go to sell a product and you claim to be a Christian, and you especially work your faith into your business and sales pitch, you are using God for instant credibility. People that hold signs on the side of the road begging and saying using God as an emotional tool. So using God to fit your desires and your wants in a non kind of way he approves of. So that's taking the Lord's name in vain. Man, oh man, that thing is not usually does this. I think the devil's trying to... Funny how everything is quiet until I try to make a God video. So yeah, I'm sorry, those bother me. I don't know why. I kind of do, but just read the book. It's like any other book. It'll be all right. And then people who make these videos, and I'm sure most of their intent is good, but they talk about the challenges God sets before you and to make you stronger and better, and your prayers will get answered. And I don't feel they're being responsible, because I've never heard any of these, or seen any of these shorts, and maybe because it is in the format, I don't know. I've just never seen it, and they're putting a message out there with only one side, and making it seem like, just keep pushing through and things will get, better and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes those health problems get worse. Ask me how I know. Sometimes they get a lot worse. Sometimes your situation gets worse. And then what? Do you get bitter? Do you give up your faith? Or even, that's why I don't even like the book of Job. I think it's highly taken out of context. It's highly misquoted and misread, and don't love the Book of Job at all. I have a video on it. I could be wrong. What I extrapolate from it. So if I am, let me know. Give me some ideas. But this life is remember, the devil runs this world. It's not a good life. You're not supposed to love it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate this place. Because it's not my home. And if you're a follower of Yeshua, you shouldn't look at it as your home either. And God isn't going to just sit there and give you stuff if you just sit on the couch or if you just. You've also got to make smart decisions but anyway, I just feel like those videos kind of set people up for potential disaster, which is why I also try to tell people that you've got to be mentally strong and you've got to understand that bad things are going to happen, and don't look to. I find it so funny how a lot of times people with faith will immediately curse and get mad at God, and I do it too. You get real quick, what the God, but why don't you cite the devil? I mean, when something bad happens, you're like, what? Devil runs this world. Remember, now in the Old Testament, the Lord does say He is, responsible. He causes all good and all evil, mainly because He made everything. So of course it comes from Him. I think that's the point. He's not trying to say He's mean. It's just a foundationally factual statement. But anyway, everybody's like, "Well, God, why'd you let this happen? God, what let you happen?" So try to catch yourself if you do this when bad things happen. God, go bitching to God instead of going, hey, blaming the devil. The devil did this. I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm not going to let it affect my faith. I'm going to push forward, believing in the Lord. So that's all I have. I hope you have a great day, and just try to stay positive. Don't focus on negative thoughts. Just positive takeaways from everything you can and move forward. Peace out.